अथ दीपः ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदोपघ्निर्निरृतिं मम पशोकश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हि गुंसे जातवेदो कामश्वं पुरुषं जगते अबिभ्रदग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातया। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। सर्वोपचारार्थे कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि। रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वं स्मृतमहं धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गङ्गाधरा नामेति स्तोत्रस्थानं ददाम्यहम्
Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
சிவ 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 சிவனே வந்து அவதரித்தான். கைலையின் நாயக நாடிடும் ஆட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான். சிவ 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 சிவனே வந்து அவதரித்தான். கைலையின் நாயக நாடிடும் ஆட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான். நித்யானந்தா 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஞானமும் கொண்ட சக்தியும் பரமனாக நெஞ்சில் பதித்தது. அஷ்டசக்தியும் 10 திசைகளும் உன் புகழை பறைசாற்றியது. கைலையை படைத்த கலைஞனே கைலை நாயகா பரமேஸ்வரா, உந்தன் அருமையை அகிலம் பரப்பிட படையெடுப்பனே மாஹேஸ்வரா. இது ஆதி சைவம் போற்றும் எங்கள் தேசம், ஆடி பாடி கொண்டாடிடும் கூட்டம் என்று முந்தன் அழகு கவிதை பேசும். ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. சிவன் அருளோட சக்திகள் வெளிப்படும் பைரவனின் காவலோடு அகிலத்தை ஆண்டிடும் வீரன். அவன் வழி நடந்திட அவனோட வாழ்ந்திட வேண்டி வந்தேன் நானும் அவனோட சேன. ஒரு பார்வையில் என் முக்கண் திறந்தாய், பரமசிவனாய் வாழ்ந்திட வைத்தாய். நானும் போற்றும் கடவுளே இந்த கலியுகத்தில் என்னை காத்திடுவாய். பார்க்கடல் கடந்திட வந்த நஞ்சை தானே உண்ட நீலகண்டன் இவன் தாடும் பிரளயத்தை அடங்கியாண்டிட ஆதிசக்தியின் வடிவு கொண்டான். ஆதி சைவத்தை காத்திட வேண்டும் விஸ்வரூபம் எடுத்து நிவா. கோடி அடிகளை தாங்கிய பரம்பரை எழுதில் நாங்கள் வீழ்வோமா. மதுரையை ஆளும் அரசனாய் வந்த சொக்கனாய் ஆதி கைலையை அமைத்த நித்யனாய் சென்று கைலையை செய்த செங்கோல் தாங்கிய சங்கரா. நெஞ்சிலே உனன் குருவையும் உயிர் பக்தியும் கொண்ட தேவனே, இங்கு அஹிம்சையே உனன் வாழ்க்கையாய் வைத்து வாழ்ந்திடும் பரமணியடா. நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா.
Paramashiva message, revelation, initiation, Shaktipada, Shaktinipada, and superconscious mutation. On this auspicious occasion of Jivan Mukti Jayanti is Jivan Mukti is message, revelation, initiation, Shaktipada, Shaktinipada, and superconscious mutation, and more, much more. Understand? Listen intensely. Every line now I am going to reveal is not just message. If you listen intellectually, it is a message. If you listen with your heart open, it's a revelation. If you receive with your being open, it's an initiation. If you receive with your Ananda Gandha open, it is Shaktipada. If you receive with your Dvadashanta open, it is Shaktinipada. If you just receive with your whole consciousness, it is superconscious mutation process. Listen. It's now up to you. You are going to make this session message or revelation or initiation or Shaktipada or Shaktinipada or superconscious mutation process. Listen. I will continuously reveal multiple definitions of Jivan Mukti. Jivan Mukti is seeing the whole life happens inside your Jivan. Your Jivan, your life is the canvas, and everything is just a painting on the canvas, and no painting hurts the canvas forever. You, your life, your consciousness, your aliveness is the canvas on which everything you know as life is painted, written, formed, and no painting hurts the canvas ever. Onlooker may become happy or get hurt or have various emotions, responses, but the canvas sheet on which the painting is done neither gets hurt nor enjoys. It doesn't get hurt by anything painted on it. Listen. Your consciousness, Jivan, everything you perceive is the painting on you. Understand this, you will have Jivan Mukti right now. Neither your past, nor the present, or the future, or idea of the past, present, future. Anything cognized by your brain is just a painting on the canvas called your consciousness, Jivan. Knowing everything is a painting on you, and no painting hurts you. It's not tattoo, it's a painting. It's not tattoo, it's a painting. I should say, not even oil paint done with watercolor. maybe rangoli powder. If you just move the canvas, you don't even need to clean it up. Just move the canvas, the painting will melt down because it's more like a rangoli. Everything you know about life is just a rangoli on the canvas called your consciousness. Listen. All you call as artha, meaning of life, dharmartha kama moksha and more, wildest imagination, expectation you have about life as the benefit of life, result of life, juice of life. It may be absolute fascinating feeling about you being dharmic, good, and multiple people realizing that you are good. Multi dimensions of dharma are multi dimensions of artha. Like you are the wealthiest person who have everything, every resource possible, or the multi dimensions of kama, every pleasure possible, are multiple aspects and dimensions of moksha. All the liberation, freedom, and all the powers associated with freedom, anything and more you consider as the result or the essence or the juice of the life can be manifested just by understanding this one truth. This whole life is a loose rangoli, not tattoo or oil painting, loose rangoli done on the curtain canvas called your life, Jeevan. Jeevan. Your life, Jeevan, is the canvas. And whatever you cognize, good, bad, right, wrong, everything, not tattoo, not oil painting, not even watercolor painting, just rangoli, loose powder. The other day I was seeing a video. Inside a glass, they put multiple color sands and make painting. If you see from outside, it looks like a painting. If you just shake that glass, the whole painting will go away. Fragile. And the glass never gets hurt by the sand painting inside. Sand art inside. I tell you, this whole thing is a rangoli on a life called you. Jivan, consciousness called you. Just if the canvas is lifted once or shaken once, if the screen is lifted once or shaken once, or even if it gets shaken by the breeze called Guru's grace, Guru Kripa is the breeze. Even if the Guru Kripa shakes it, simply you realize no rangoli hurts the canvas. Even if you draw the wildfire as a rangoli, forest fire as the rangoli on the canvas doesn't get burnt. Even if you draw the rangoli of tsunami on the canvas, it doesn't get wet. Nothing described in rangoli can hurt the canvas. You are the life on which this rangoli happens. I tell you, this is exactly was the state I was in 2010 on the same day. On the same day, 2010, Indian Standard Time, maybe noon or morning. Exactly, I'm not remembering the time, but you can see the live videos, live relay done by Indonesia media. Yesterday, somebody was telling it, March 2nd, there was attempt on my life. Actually, March 2nd, it was a small attempt. March 3rd was the real attempt. The criminals, the terrorists, Hindu-Mesia gang, the anti-Hindu gang, the terrorist gang surrounded me on March 3rd. They planned so well. We had a paid professional security team for the Adi Kailasa campus. Paid security team, not volunteer, paid security team who were getting regularly paid. Suddenly, the third morning, March 3rd morning, the security team disappeared without any notice. They withdrew their security. Nobody knows why. So, all the paid professional private security agency people who were supposed to be guarding the campus, not there. And the mob entered inside the campus. Adi Kailash was chasing me. I stood silently and started watching them. Let's see what they can do. But few of my brahmacharis dragged me inside the room, my quarters, kutir, where I used to stay. It's a hut. And that was the nearest hut. They pushed me inside and they also, few of them entered inside the room and locked to protect me from that mob. But they never expected that mob will put fire for that hut. It was a thatched hut made of coconut leaves. They never expected that mob will directly decide to kill. The mob locked the hut from outside. And put the fire. Me and few of my brahmacharis are inside. I was just seeing the whole thing happening on the canvas called life. I was seeing the whole thing happening on the canvas called life, like Rangoli. Suddenly, the security agency who are paid, supposed to be protecting, disappeared, and this mob entered the campus freely, free run. Put fire in the quarters I was in. They locked it from outside, that criminals, those terrorists, they locked the door from outside and put the fire. I was just seeing, okay. One brahmachari, I think he was ready to sacrifice his whole life. Just hit the bathroom window. One good thing, the building was not built by some great professionals, by ordinary local village masons who get paid every day, not like a contractors, professional contractors who get paid every day $2, $1 salary, US dollar. So in Indian value, it will be something like a 200 rupee, 100 rupee, that kind of a salary. So they built that wall. So it came it was a good thing. Fortunately, this brahmachari, very yogic, well-built body, he hit the window and pushed it out and dragged me outside, took me to the safe place through the backside, made me jump the compound wall, which was again small, easy to jump, and then got the car and took me away from the mob. I tell you, during this worst crisis, what you call as a worst crisis, I was seeing the whole thing as a rangoli on the consciousness. Listen. Life is always strength. Life is always positive. Life is always auspicious. Don't think because I escaped that attempt to murder and now I am talking because I escaped. Even if I left the body, even if I was forced to leave the body was burnt at that time. When I assume another one body, I will tell the same message. Because what I am talking is the truth. bodies coming and going, mind coming and going, life and death happening. All this is just a rangoli on your Jivan life. I tell you, this Shakti, clarity, will empower you, give you everything you want, you need, you desire, you greed for. The seed of superconscious mutation is Jivan Mukti. The seed of superconscious mutation is Jivan Mukti. Understand? Listen. The highest thing you will ever receive in life is understanding about Jivan Mukti. Understanding, seed put about Jivan Mukti. Grows as a tree with every rangoli made, erased with passing of time. The seed matures. I am telling you. I am not telling you life is absolutely positive because I am sitting on a golden throne comfortably in my own happy free space. I am telling you, I had the same as experience when I was put inside the hut and hut was burnt, getting burnt. And it was live relayed because the people who were burning me, they were not apologetic. They were unapologetic. The security team, which was paid professionally to protect me, they disappeared not because they were feeling, and they don't feel guilty about that. They were very clear, this fellow should be punished. He should be burnt. He should not be allowed to live. So it was all pride moment for those terrorists. So they were not reluctant or apologetic. And maybe 10 or 20 national television channels did live of their effort to burn me. Of course, Paramashiva protected me and with the grace of Paramashiva. Directly Paramashiva protected and I was saved unhurt. All that is next. It's a good news. But you should know very clearly nothing hurts the canvas. Understand? 2009, March 3rd, I revealed Jivan Mukti to the world. 2010, March 3rd, I lived and demonstrated the power of Jivan Mukti to the world. Listen. I'm projecting the live video. They did the live show of burning. Actually, they were very clear that they will burn me. But Paramashiva said, how fire can burn fire? Listen. I wanted all of you to understand this one truth now. Not because now I am safe, protected by Paramashiva directly, safeguarded by Paramashiva directly. Don't think because of that I am talking life is absolutely positive and no painting can hurt the canvas. Understand? I am repeating. When I was inside that hut, inside that hut, and the hut was burning, live relay is going on outside. At that moment, I saw clearly no painting can hurt the canvas. No rangoli can hurt the canvas. That is why I can clearly see the whole thing without any emotions attached to it. Listen. And after I was taken away to the safe place, after Paramashiva protected me and took me away to a safe place, the whole thing got burnt. I think it took some 2-3 hours. I don't know how much time it took, and whole thing got burnt and everything was over. And media and the terrorist gang enters that hut, searches for my body in live camera, and in live they are saying, oh, this fellow has used some black magic powers and escape. His body is not found. Hey, these are all live relay. Happened in national television. You can go and watch. All these videos are still there in the YouTube. See the amount of violence, I tell you. Anyone who complains about the life being violent to them, injustice done to them. That is the reason they are not able to live Jivan Mukti. Listen to this. I revealed the science of unclutching 2005 in Ashtavakra Gita 3-day satsang. That is the first time I started teaching the science of unclutching and death and power. First day, second day, I revealed the science, power of unclutching, and how to be unclutched. Third day, I demonstrated it. When I received the news, my father left the body. And after receiving the news, I continued the satsang, completed my responsibilities and attended him also and the people who came. Then left to Tiruvannamalai to attend the rituals. Same way. 2009 March 3rd. Revealed Jivan Mukti. 2010 March 3rd. I demonstrated the power of Jivan Mukti. Listen. Knowing no painting, no rangoli hurts the canvas, and your life feeling alive, consciousness is the canvas on which all these rangolis are done. Rangolis does not hurt the canvas. Knowing it is the seed of superconscious mutation process. This is the seed of Jivan Mukti. This is the definition of Jivan Mukti. Listen. The green mat behind my throne does not get hurt by the images projected on it. If the image of forest fire is projected on this green mat, the green mat doesn't get burnt. If the image of tsunami is projected on that green mat, the green mat doesn't get wet. Listen. Standing larger than what you know as happenings of your life is power. I'm repeating. Standing what you know as the happenings of your life larger than what you know as the happenings of your life is power. That is Jivan Mukti. Listen carefully. Listen intensely. All greed is fulfilled. All fears are destroyed. Just by the seed. I'll throw multiple seeds of Jivan Mukti today. Not only in the satsang whole day, the Paramashivoham level 3 process. First, knowing the rangolis don't hurt the canvas. What is projected does not hurt the green mat. Second, truth is the truth is the truth even when you are struggling to know the truth. Truth is the truth is the truth even when you are struggling to know the truth. I neither decided to get hurt by the terrorist gang which was chasing me, nor decided to get hurt by the traitors, the security agency, paid security agency. They just dumped their responsibility and ran away. I neither decided to get hurt by the terrorists, the criminals, enemies, nor decided to get hurt by the traitors, drohis from inside. I just saw the whole thing. Was Rangoli on the canvas. I did not think, oh God, my whole life I served this country, I served these people, I served all of them, and they are here not only to burn me alive and celebrate that on a live national television channels, live telecast, not just one channel, multiple channels. You can see the multiple cameras. See, when somebody is holding the camera, that can be recorded only in another camera. So multiple channels were doing the live show. The live was very clearly shown that me being pushed into the hut and the door locked from outside and the fire being put and the whole thing burning, and everyone knows there is no way to go out. Along with me, few of my sannyasis, my brahmacharis disciples. I tell you, listen to this one truth. And you can also see the video and photos. The police was standing there and watching the attempt to burn me alive. Protecting the terrorists who were attempting to burn me alive. Police stopped my other sannyasis putting water and trying to quench the fire. They made sure the attempt to burn me alive was successful. But Paramashiva planned something beyond their plans. Anyhow, Paramashiva decided to protect me, and yes, protected. That is, rest is history. Now understand, focus on the truth I am revealing. Truth is the truth is the truth, even when you are struggling to know the truth. You are a Jivan Mukta, even when you are struggling to understand or cognize, you are a Jivan Mukta. I will repeat it even if you feel bored, till I bore this truth into your consciousness. In India, drilling the underground well is called boring the well. It's called bore well. Even if you are feeling bored that I am repeating this for so many years, I will do the job, my job of borewelling this truth into you till that spring of life, Saraswati, opens up in you. Saraswati is the result of superconscious mutation, perennial source of enlightenment. For that Saraswati to open up in you, I have to do the borewell, drilling of this seed of Jivan Mukti inside you. Finding out what all the possible situations you may lose this powerful cognition that you can't get hurt even when the worst rangolis are drawn on you. Finding out that is completion. And facing those situations and demonstrating to yourself and others the power of Jivan Mukti is Dhiratva, courage, and not bothered about the intimidating fears from externally, internally. Going through the whole thing is tapas. Living it is vairagya. Not getting diverted by anything else is pratyahara. Seed of Jivan Mukti. Superconscious mutation process for Jivan Mukti is this initiation I am doing. Listen, now whatever I am sharing today whole day, which I am going to share, the program, Paramashivoham program will be following the time zone of Los Angeles. So, today the whole day is going to be focused on superconscious mutation process for Jivan Mukti. Listen. Whatever Paramashiva manifested in me, he has done simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically two things. Manifesting Jivan Mukti's Shakti in me and protecting this body and mind and consciousness, everything. Of course, I don't have mind, it's only a body and consciousness. For your understanding, I'm using the word mind. Understand? Paramashiva never allowed the external fire to touch this body, nor allowed internal any possible burning, anger, violence to touch my being, consciousness. Even for a second, I did not bother about the enemies who are trying to attack me, burn me alive, nor the traitors who just disappeared. After taking the money from me and the organization, with the commitment, clear legal commitment to protect the campus, be a security to the campus and me. I did not think about both. Enemies are traitors. Virodhis are drohis. Same way, spontaneously, Paramashiva did protecting me also, protecting this body and mind also. Spontaneous, simultaneous, synergetic manifestation. Please listen. He has kept this body alive, functioning. Just to tell this truth to all of you again and again and again. I am the Sakshi Pramana of Paramashiva, doing the superconscious mutation process and manifesting spontaneously, simultaneously, synergetically. Jnana and abhaya, knowledge and protection, bhakti and shakti, devotion and powers. Bhakti, shakti, yukti, mukti, buddhi. Actually, the whole Jivan Mukti book, if you see, just these 5 words are the essence of Jivan Mukti book. Buddhi, bhakti, shakti, yukti, mukti. Simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically, Paramashiva manifested all this and demonstrated it. Now I feel what has happened on March 3rd, 2010 is just a demonstration by Paramashiva. Understand? I am not going to focus now on anything else. I am clearly focusing on putting the seed of Jivan Mukti in you, drilling it into your very life consciousness. Saurav Aneja is messaging in the pictures and video, even the police is seen roaming around and not helping. Listen, Saurav Aneja, I don't want to get into those details now. After all, you are in Adi Kailasa. Go and see that place. It is there still. And you should all know one very strange, even now, when you walk into that exact ground, we kept that ground as it is. We have not rebuilt it. We just wanted to keep that as it is. If you walk in that ground and stand, only that particular ground still is fiery, burning. Only that one part where my quarters kutir was there. Still, if you stand on that ground, it burns. If you just walk 20 feet away, it is very cool. Just that rectangle. I think it is something like a 10 feet by 20 feet. You can go and stand there and see. Still that 20 feet, 10 feet by 20 feet, that area where my kutir was there is burning. You can see. Means Bhuma Devi is doing her work. Maybe only after she eats all those who try to do that, those enemies and traitors, she may become cool. You can check the temperature. Physically, you can see the temperature. 20 feet away, it will be cool. But just that 20 feet by 10 feet, it will be boiling. Even in the night time, even in the cold weather, that ground, it just burns as if right now that burning is happening. That heart is getting burnt right now. You can see. All this is a history. Leave it. I want you to realize. I want you to realize your life is larger than happenings of your life. Happenings of your life and the mental, psychological, emotional, rational processes you go through because of the happenings of your life, past, present, future, all processing is just a rangoli, loose painting done by powder, loose powder, not even water painting, water paint. It's just a rangoli. Done on your consciousness. As I told you, in the beginning of the satsang. If you intellectually listen to what I am talking, it will be a message on Jivan Mukti Day. If you receive with your open heart, it will be revelation. If you receive with your whole being, it will be initiation. If you receive with your Ananda Gandha open, it will be Shakti Pada. If you receive with your Dwadashanta open, it will be Shakti Nipada. If you receive with your whole being open, it is superconscious mutation process. Understand? Sit with your whole being open. You can make this as superconscious mutation process now. Meena Joshi is messaging. Was there an investigation as to who was behind the arson and siege? Arey, it is a live television show. Even whoever was shown live in the national televisions, who was pushing me into the room and hut and locking the door outside and putting the fire, and the police walking around and stopping my sannyasis who were trying to put off the fire. This whole thing is alive. Even on them, there was no investigation. What do you mean by saying, was there an investigation as to who was behind the arson? Who put the arson? There was no investigation. Meena Joshi, your question is very funny. Sit with the open being. This will become superconscious mutation process for all of you. Listen. Listen carefully. Paramashiva protected me. I went through all this. What I will expect as the result of going through all this and surviving is, I want all of you to catch this powerful space I was in at that time. What was the powerful space protected me from external fire and internal fire? Catch that with utmost authenticity inside you. That is the best thing you will do for me. I'm seeing messages from all sides. Oh, punish those people. This is not right. And all, relax. Relax. Listen to what I am talking. The purpose of me revealing this is not planning to punish somebody, taking revenge. Listen. I want all of you to get the glimpse of this powerful space. Powerful space. no painting, no rangoli can ever hurt the canvas. No happening of past, present, future, and no processing of the happenings intellectually, emotionally, rationally, logically can hurt you. Allow this super conscious mutation process inside you. That's the best thing you will do to me and to yourself and to the whole world. I was absolutely dependent on Paramashiva and his manifestation in me, not anyone else, anything else. I was completely centered on his superconscious mutation process. That is why I don't feel cheated by the criminally negligent Hindus. I protected myself, and even now I protect myself from the enemies, traitors, and criminally negligent Hindus. I protect myself from all three and all, and more. I am not even hurt. So, what is there to forgive? But I won't forget. Listen, I know how to protect myself. That's why I'm not bothered about criminally negligent Hindus. I tell the criminally negligent Hindus, hey, wake up and protect your Shastras, whoever need to be protected. I am safe, don't worry. Paramashiva is protecting me. He has not left my security to you, fortunately. But oh, criminally negligent Hindus, don't lose all the ecosystems Paramashiva built it for all of you. Yes, with the grace of Paramashiva, I am reviving it. I am going to keep the seed bank alive. But don't become a museum exhibit. Don't become just alive only in the seed bank. Flourish in the form of real agriculture. The agriculture of spiritual ecosystem, let it happen all over the world. Don't be satisfied by just being a seed bank in Kailasa. I'll do the job of keeping the seed bank in Kailasa. Don't be satisfied with it. The purpose of seed bank is to continue to have the agriculture all over the world and people benefiting the agricultural products. Stop being criminally negligent and allow this Saiva Velanmai, the agriculture of spiritual ecosystems happening all over the world. Each temple in India was a spiritual ecosystem with Guru, Linga, and Sangha. Linga is the physical infrastructure of the temple. Unfortunately, now almost 90% of the temple, linga, guru, sangha, all three is destroyed. The remaining 10% of the temples, please be very clear. When I say, I mean, originally the Aganda Bharat, the number of temples with Guru, Linga, Sangha had 90% has vanished. Only 10% is remaining. Even in that 10%, 99% of the temples does not have Guru and Sangha. Only the Linga is left because it is built in a huge stone structure, very difficult to destroy. The Kailasanatha temple in Madhya Pradesh, so many years, so many thousands of terrorists were trying to destroy, but they were not able to destroy because it is too huge stone structure. They left the linga, but Guru and Sangha is missing. Oh, criminally negligent Hindus, rebuild Guru and Sangha for every linga left without destruction, every linga still living. Rebuild Guru and Sangha. You can save Hinduism for future. That can save the humanity's future. If you don't want to be criminally negligent Hindus, focus on the lingas left to be added with Guru and Sangha so that it becomes complete spiritual ecosystem. Multiple spiritual ecosystems should start manifesting. Try to do this, focus on this, if you don't want to be any more criminally negligent Hindus. I am protected by Paramashiva, kept alive to tell you all this great news as a Sakshi Pramana. Of Paramashiva's spontaneous, simultaneous, synergetic, superconscious mutation manifestation. Jivan Mukti is knowing All you need in your life, even the wanting to need in your life, raises from the source of your life, and manifesting the power of your life is the best way to fulfill what you want in your life. By manifesting from your life force, anything you manifest, you will have so much of fulfillment and liberation. Even the journey will be joyful, blissful. You will be experiencing ultimate every moment of your existence. There is no from bad to good. It is only from good to great, great to greater, greater to greatest. Good to great, great to greater, greater to greatest. Ultimate, manifesting, continuous is life. That is life. That is life. Immense life positivity. Empower yourself, empower others with immense life positivity. Take this life positive, superconscious mutation to everyone. Enrich the whole world. Support the whole world. I tell you, if you are shy to enrich the world, you are feeling apologetic about the signs of enlightenment somewhere inside you. Part of you is not convinced. Somewhere you need to wake up, listen, flood your whole being and everyone around you with these powerful cognitions and Jivan Mukti life. I tell you, by continuously working on enriching people, I am manifesting more and more superconscious mutation powers and manifestations of Paramashiva. Knowing that enriching leads you from great to greater and greater to greatest. Just, I tell you, yesterday one incident happened in the program, the Paramashivoham program. Somebody asked me, Swamiji, my son is not attending, coming and sitting in the program. I want him to come and sit and get enlightened, have this spiritual process. What can I do? I just told her, hey, you ask your son, if you call him, drag him to the room to sit with you in the program, will he call 911 and complain about you? She is such a sincere person. She went and asked him, hey, if I get you and make you sit with me in the program, will you call 911 and complain about me? He said, no. I don't hate Swamiji that much. And I don't hate you that much that I'll call 911. I'm little incomplete, irritated maybe, but I won't call 911 to complain about you or Swamiji. I said, then okay, get him and make him sit. She is pleasantly surprised. She is sending the message, Swamiji, he's coming and sitting, and after first session, second session, he's not going, he's sitting and watching your satsang during the breaks. He's enjoying. Listen. I only tell you, don't take legal risk. If you send my satsang, this spiritual message to them, are they going to take legal action against you for spamming, or then don't do. If you have a legal risk, don't do. If there is no legal risk, don't be shy or apologetic. Enrich as many people as possible. The more and more you reach, when you answer their questions, their problems, help them to understand enlightenment, you will radiate more and more. You will move from understanding message into revelation, realization. From revelation, you will move to initiation. And then initiation will become Shaktipada. Shaktipada will become Shaktinipada. Shaktinipada will become superconscious mutation. Just by enriching others more and more. When you take up enriching others, your understanding level will move to your revelation level. Your revelation level will move to initiation experience. Your initiation experience will move to Shaktipada experience. Your Shaktipada experience will become Shaktinipada experience. Your Shaktinipada experience will become superconscious mutation process. That's all. That's all. No from bad to good. It is only from good to great. And great to greater, greater to greatest. Continuously infuse life positivity in you and others. Continuously be the source of Jivan Mukti for yourself and others. continuously be the source of Jivan Mukti for yourself and others. I request all my disciples to dedicate this month to be the source of Jivan Mukti for yourself and others. Share this book, Jivan Mukti digital version. I think around more than 50 language we have translated this book, and the link is available. Digital book is freely available. Share with as many people as possible. Naturally, they will ask you questions, doubts. So continue to enrich them as much as possible. You will see your understanding will become revelation for you. Your revelations will become initiation for you. Your initiations will become Shaktipada for you. From your Shaktipadas will become Shaktinipada for you. Your Shaktinipada will become superconscious mutation process for you. You will grow from great to greater, greater to greatest. Enriching leads from good to great, great to greater, greater to greatest. So download and read Living Enlightenment. I'll put the links of Living Enlightenment book in all languages. You can download and read, enrich yourself, and share with as many people as possible, and enrich others this whole month. This whole March month, let us make Jivan Mukti month. Be the source of Jivan Mukti for everyone. Other than the legal risk, take anything, do anything possible to enrich the world. share Jivan Mukti, being the source of Jivan Mukti for yourself and others. I'll initiate all of you into the superconscious mutation manifestation process. Paramashiva himself manifesting through me as Paramavatara of Paramashiva, manifesting through me and initiating all of you into the superconscious mutation process of Jivan Mukti. Om, 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 Om. If you have Atmalinga, keep the Atmalinga in your hand. Om, 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 Om.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda
சிவ 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 சிவனே வந்து அவதரித்தான். கைலையின் நாயக நாடிடும் ஆட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான். சிவ 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 சிவனே வந்து அவதரித்தான். கைலையின் நாயக நாடிடும் ஆட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான். நித்யானந்தா 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஞானமும் கொண்ட சக்தியும் பரமனாக நெஞ்சில் பதித்தது. அஷ்டசக்தியும் 10 திசைகளும் உன் புகழை பறைசாற்றியது. கைலையை படைத்த கலைஞனே கைலை நாயகா பரமேஸ்வரா, உந்தன் அருமையை அகிலம் பரப்பிட படையெடுப்பனே மாஹேஸ்வரா. இது ஆதி சைவம் போற்றும் எங்கள் தேசம், ஆடி பாடி கொண்டாடிடும் கூட்டம் என்று முந்தன் அழகு கவிதை பேசும். ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. சிவன் அருளோட சக்திகள் வெளிப்படும் பைரவனின் காவலோடு அகிலத்தை ஆண்டிடும் வீரன். அவன் வழி நடந்திட அவனோட வாழ்ந்திட வேண்டி வந்தேன் நானும் அவனோட சேன. ஒரு பார்வையில் என் மூக்கன் திறந்தாய், பரமசிவனாய் வாழ்ந்திட வைத்தாய். நானும் போற்றும் கடவுளே இந்த கலியுகத்தில் என்னை காத்திடுவாய். பார்க்கடல் கடந்திட வந்த நஞ்சை தானே உண்ட நீலகண்டன் இவன் ஆடும் பிரளயத்தை அடக்கியாண்டிட ஆதிசக்தியின் வடிவு கொண்டான். ஆதி சைவத்தை காத்திட வேண்டும் விஸ்வரூபம் எடுத்து நிவா. கோடி அடிகளை தாங்கிய பரம்பரை எழுதில் நாங்கள் வீழ்வோமா. மதுரையை ஆளும் அரசனாய் வந்த சொக்கனாய் ஆதி கைலையை அமைத்த நித்யனாய் சென்று கைலையை செய்த செங்கோல் தாங்கிய சங்கரா. நெஞ்சிலே உனன் குருவையும் உயிர் பக்தியும் கொண்ட தேவனே, இங்கு அஹிம்சையே உனன் வாழ்க்கையாய் வைத்து வாழ்ந்திடும் பரமனியடா. நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா. ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா.
அண்ணாமலையானே போற்றி போற்றி, திருவண்ணாமலையானே போற்றி போற்றி, திரு அண்ணாமலையானே போற்றி செஞ்சடை மேல் மிளிர் கொன்றை அணிந்தவனே. பொன்னார் மேனியனே புலித்தோலை அரை கசைத்து, மின்னார் செஞ்சடை மேல் மிளிர் கொன்றை அணிந்தவனே. மண்ணே மாமணியே மழமாடி உன் மாணிக்கமே, அண்ணே உன்னையெல்லாம் இனி யாரை நினைக்கேனே. பொன்னார் மேனியனே புலித்தோலை அரை கசைத்து, மின்னார் செஞ்சடை மேல் மிளிர் கொன்றை அணிந்தவனே. மிளிர்கின்ற சந்திரனை
सवेरे रात दोपहर बोलो सारे नमः शिवाय शंभो जय त्रिलोकनाथ मांग तो पूरा सदा शिवाय शाम सवेरे रात दोपहर बोलो सारे नमः शिवाय शंभो जय त्रिलोकनाथ हाथ में तेरे डमरू बाजे गले में तेरे नाग साजे कैलाश पर्वत में तुक राज तीन लोक में डंका बाजे शंभो भोले नित्य शिवाय नमः ओम शिवाय नमः शिव शंभो भोले नित्य शिवाय नमः ओम शिवाय नमः शिव शंभो भोले नित्य शिवाय नमः ओम शिवाय नमः शिव शंभो भोले नित्य शिवाय नमः ओम शिवाय नमः शिव शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः तेरे बिल्कुल साथ साथ में पास पास रगती मपवानी तेरे गंग में रुद्र हिमालय जटा से तेरी गंगा बहती तेरे भक्ति में लीन लीन वो झूम झूम वो रस्म लगा के तू भी सबके ब्रह्म मिटाते कष्ट मिटाते गले लगा ले रुद्र देव तू जटाधारी तू गंगाधारी तू है नित्यानंदा परम शिवा तू महादेव तू काल भैरव तू नित्यानंदा नीलकंठ तू नागेंद्र तू महेश्वरा तू है नित्यानंदा दिगंबरा तू नटराज तू अरुणगिरी तू है नित्यानंदा शिवरात्रि को महारात्रि नित्यानंद शिव शंभो शंभो भोलेनाथ की महादेव की शिव तेरी जय शंभो शंभो शिवरात्रि को महारात्रि नित्यानंद शिव शंभो शंभो भोलेनाथ की महादेव की शिव तेरी जय शंभो शंभो பறவையாய் பாம்பாகி கல்லா மனிதராய் பேயாய் கணங்களாய் வல்லசுரராகி முனிவராய் தேவராய் செல்லா இந்த தாவர சங்கமத்துள் எல்லா பிறப்பும் பிறந்திழைத்தேன் பெருமான் மெய்யே உன் பொன்னடிகள் கண்டு இன்று வீடுற்றேன் மெய்யே உன் பொன்னடிகள் கண்டு இன்று வீடு சரீரத்தில் வாதினும் வேண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு உண்மையாட்கொண்டவா கையாளும் ஈசா கற்புரிய திவ்ய சரீரத்தில் வாதினும் போற்ற வேண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு உண்மையாட்கொண்டவா சிறுகளித்தவா வாழ்வுகளை மயமாக்கவா ஔஷதம் தந்தவா தந்தருளவா தெளிவித்தவா வாழ்வுதனை பயமாக்கவா ஔஷதம் தந்தவா உடலை விடும் பொறுமை தந்தருளவா குறைந்திடும் ஏறுயிருமீ அறியவா கையாளும் ஈசா அருப்புரிய திவ்ய சரீரத்தில் வா மீண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு எம்மையாட்கொண்டவா மாற்றமாம் வையகத்தின் வேறே வந்தறிவாம் தேற்றனே தேற்றத் தெளிவே என் சிந்தனையுள் ஊற்றான உன்னாரமுதே உதயானே கலியுகம் மரணில் இருளது நீங்க தீபமாய் எழுந்த ஜோதி ஸ்வரூபானவம் அழித்து முக்தி தந்திட மலையாகி நின்ற அருணாச்சலனே மானிட ரூபம் தரித்தவா படைத்து காத்து மறை தழித்து அருளிடவே பரம ஞானம் தன்னை இறை ரூபம் கொண்ட நித்யானந்தனை அருளிடவா கோவிலை வேண்டுமென்று பார்க்கடல் கடைந்த போது அதில் வரும் நஞ்சை உண்டு பக்தரை காத்து நின்றார் சிவ 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 ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் ஹர ஹர என தம் படைக்கும் ஓம் சிவ சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் தகதிமி என தாளம் முழங்கும் நாளும் ஈசா அருப்புரிய திவ்ய சரீரத்தில் வா மீண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு எம்மையாட்கொண்டவா கள்ளி முதுகாட்டில் ஆடிடக் கண்டேன் காலனை காலார் கடந்தானை கண்டேன் புள்ளி முனைமானின் தோளானை கண்டேன் புலியுரி ஆடை புனிதன் கண்டேன் வெள்ளி பிறை சடையில் சூடிடக் கண்டேன் புள்ளி மலை மீது நின்றானை கண்டேன் நந்தி பெருமானின் நாயகன் கண்டேன் நான் மலை வேதநாதன் கண்டேன் கண் தந்து கண்டவா காண கண் தந்தவா காண்கின்ற காட்சியெல்லாம் கைலாயம் தந்தவா ஓம் சிவ 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 ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் ஹர ஹர என தம் அழைக்கும் ஓம் சிவ சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் தகதிமி என தாளம் முழங்கும்
ஓம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வர பரமசிவ சமாரம்பாம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி பரமசிவ சக்தி மத்யமாம் अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् जीवन्मुक्तिपुस्तकस्वरूपाय परमशिवाय नमः। O Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti, till my Guru, all of you manifested in the form of Jivan Mukti as a Paramavatara of Paramashiva. Let Paramashiva manifest through me and bless you all with the superconscious mutation process of Jivan Mukti. Paramadvaita Diksha of Jivan Mukti. Om, 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 Om. With this, as Paramavatara of Paramashiva, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam Paramadvaitam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa, Maha Kailasa, Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.